everybody. Yes, it's me again, Twisted Spire Rider. You know who I am, don't you? Yes, you do. Yes, I've got a little review here for you of Guy the Guerilla. I've had him all summer. I've done just over 4,000 miles on him. Now then, has the novelty worn off? We're all in love when we first meet, but do I still love it now? Well, join me on a little ride out and I'll let you know. Yes, welcome back everybody. While I'm out today, I thought I'd give you I'd do a review of my my bike, Guy the Guerilla. I've now had him all summer, and I've done 4,000 miles on him. And first impressions when I got him, straight away I liked the bike. But when you get a new bike, you always like them straight off the bat, don't you? That's why you bought it. There was something about it that appealed to you. But yeah, when you get settled in, you find all the little wrinkles and things with them, don't you? And yes, I'd just like to share my thoughts on it. Well, to start off with, performance. The bike is it's really well thought out, this bike. But this is for me. Now I'm 5'6". I can't speak for somebody that's 6'4", obviously, but the bike fits me perfectly, and it handles well. It really handles well, and I could tell the difference straight away when I got this bike in slow traffic. You know, when you're creeping along in traffic and you have to keep putting your foot down. Not so much with this one. It seems easier to balance. I don't know why that is. Is it because the centre of gravity is lower? I don't know. But yeah, it seems to handle really well at slow speeds and around the corners. Come on, matey. Yeah, it loves the bends. It loves it. And I know people go on about tyres and things. Well, before I had this bike, I had the Interceptor, and I can't remember what tyres that Interceptor had on, but if you got in a crease in the road, it was like being stuck in tram lines on a bicycle. But the tyres on this seem, well, excellent to me. I've had no issues with them. Riding at slow speed, like I say, in queues and things, you've got to keep changing down with this bike. It's got 6 gears. When I first had it, I thought, oh, I don't like this. All these gears, I didn't realise it had 6. So you're constantly changing gear. If you don't, this bike will not labour. You've got to wring its neck and make it go. You've got to be doing 3,000 revs before you change up. At 3,000 revs, like that, it'll pick up. Below 3,000, it'll rattle and bang and chug. It doesn't like it. Doesn't like it at all. But that's the nature of the bike. It's not a fault. I've seen another guy on the internet moaning about it and saying he's gone to a Royal Enfield complaining about it and he wants it sorting out under warranty. You're in the wrong gear, mate. You're in the wrong gear. It will not labour, this bike. You've got to make it go. I mean, I'm going along now at 30 mile an hour in fourth, 31 according to that, in fourth, and I'm just over 3,000 revs. If I change up and open up, it rattles and bangs, it doesn't like it, it won't have it. You've got to keep it at 3,000 revs. It's a revvy engine, that's where it gets all its power from. If you're comparing it to the 350s, now they've got a bit more grunt, low end, you know, power at the lower revs, haven't they? My mate's Classic in behind me, when his bike's ticking over, it's sat there going pop, 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 pop. This one's revving, it's doing 1,500 revs, and you know, it sounds like it's ready to take off. So yes, but at high speeds, I did a little review on motorway riding on it. People were saying, is it any good on the motorway? Oh yes, it is. Yeah, no problem. It's quick. You can be doing 65 mile an hour. You don't have to knock it down, wind the throttle open, and you'll zip past whatever's in your way. Zip past. Like I say on that review, the main thing with it is trying to keep it under the speed limit, because it flies. It loves to be wound open. Yeah, so could you go long distances on this bike? Absolutely. Me and my mate have been out, we've had some big long days. We've set off from Derbyshire at 6:30 in the morning. We've been getting back at 8 o'clock at night, and it's not been a problem. So long distance riding, not a problem on this bike. I've not put big luggage on it and loaded it up. I've got some small little cheap saddlebags because I just go out for days out. But I can't see any reason why you couldn't load this bike up and go touring. Yeah. Now then, accessories. All the Royal Enfields, as soon as they come out, people are making accessories for them, and this is no different. Right, let me just get through this junction. Yes, plenty of accessories to buy for this bike. What have I done to mine since I've had it? Well, most recently I put these handguards on for winter riding to keep the wind off my hands, and so far I'm really impressed. Yeah, and they're a good size. Look, the guards just go over the height of my knuckles, so my hand is totally behind that now. I've got the heated grips on, and these are the Oxford Premium Adventure grips, which I was told by a chap on another forum were the ideal ones because they're just the right size. And yes, wouldn't be without the heated grips. I put the saddlebags on, and I've got a tail bag on. I put the mobile phone holder, which is, yeah, it's a Rock Brothers. Others are available. I see everybody goes for these quad locks, but this one seems to work great for me. No problems. And I've put the fly screen on. And lots of people say, does the fly screen stop the wind buffeting you? No, it's a fly screen. And what it does, it keeps the flies off that clock there. So when I've been out in summer, I just come in and I can put the pressure washer on that fly screen and get all the flies off. Soften them up a bit with a bit of spray and then get the pressure washer on and all the flies come off. Without that, the flies are stuck all over the clocks, and you don't want to be putting a pressure washer on the clocks. So my advice is, for what it costs, put a fly screen on. It saves you all that aggravation. And that's about it. I bent the brake lever out. I don't know whether it was just a bad production batch, but my brake lever seemed to be twisted in, and it wasn't, you know, in the right position to be under my foot, so I just twisted it out, and I've had no issues with it since then. It seems fine. So all in all, I can't fault this bike much. I really can't. Like I say, you could go touring on it, you could nip to the shops on it, you can go out flying about with your mates and it'll keep up with the best of them. Yeah, it's a really good little bike. So, what you waiting for? Get out there, go and get one. Oh yeah, one last thing. A lot of people change the mirrors on this bike because they say, well, all sorts of things, but I can't understand that because I look in the mirror and I can see what's behind me. I can't see the problem with the mirrors. Oh, there we are. Motorbike and a car behind me. We're going left here. Yeah, so I've not had any desire to change the mirrors yet. And I don't think I will. Yes, so to sum up, yes, overall I love the bike, absolutely love it, which you can probably tell from my videos. I feel really at home on him. Like I say, I'm 5'6" and he suits me down to the ground. At 5'6", I wouldn't want to be any shorter because he's just at the limit of feeling stable, you know. I've got my feet on the ground. When I stop, I'm okay with him. When I've got my over trousers on, which have got a seating pad underneath and padding, I'm like on my toes. So yeah, you don't want to be any shorter than me, and you don't want to have fat legs. Else, you know, you lose a bit of height on the seat. Yeah, so anybody, I should say up to 6 foot tall, I don't know, be really comfy on him. Yeah, the only one thing that really annoys me about this bike is the filler cap, and you'll hear other people mention it. The filler cap, first of all, it flips open backwards, which makes it really awkward to get the nozzle in. And when you've got the nozzle in, there's a steel plate and a bar across, so you can't shove the nozzle down deep inside the tank. And when you're at the pumps, don't just pull the trigger, else it will go everywhere. You've got to be careful and fill it slowly. So that's the only downside. But myself, I like to fill up back in the garage at home. When I'm out in the car, I take a couple of cans and I fill the cans up. Yeah, so apart from that, yeah, no problems really overall. One of the best things I put on, like I said on the video, was the fly screen. Keeps all those flies and muck from getting in down behind the clocks. When I come back, it's just on the screen. Clean the screen off. Worth every penny. And just recently I've put those handguards on, and they are really good. They were the cheapest of the cheap from AliExpress. Cheapest chips from China. That's me. Tight as a duck's, yeah. But they're really good. I had to make a couple of brackets because the brackets weren't long enough. But other than that, they fit on perfect. So if you're a bit handy like me and you can make a bracket, those cheap ones like that on AliExpress are ideal, and they cover your hands, keep the finger ends warm. So yes, thanks for tuning in. Please, if you've enjoyed this, if it's been helpful, please subscribe. Please click the like button. Click the bell and you'll get new notifications of new videos. And I look forward to seeing you again. It costs nothing at all to subscribe. So yeah, that's all for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye. Ta-ta now. Ta-ta. Ta-ta.